It's been a very long minute since I've talked to you guys. Wow, I think it's been 3 or 4 months. The last video I uploaded was in November. Yeah, so it's been almost 4 months. That is wild. If you don't know me, my name is Madison. Welcome back to my channel here on the Mad Threads channel. I don't really know what's going on, but for the most part, I talk about my mental health, just life, a day in the life of me, but a girl who is just goofing around most of the time. I am too philosophical for my own good. I am an extreme introverted, mentally ill person. So if any of that interests you, you can watch my vlogs and follow along my life of just things that I do. And one of the things that I have done recently is up and move to New York City. So I want to get you guys up to speed with where my life is at currently. And it's a confusing place. In order to do that, I need to give you some backstory about what happened. So you guys know I went to college in New York City. I lived there for like 5 years and it was a great time. And I kind of saw New York as being the place that I would always be, no matter what. And then when I graduated college, my ex broke up with me and started dating a girl that he told me not to worry about. Slay the house down. I'm telling you, these men. Peace and love, peace and love. But I had to move out of our apartment. I came to upstate New York, where I'm from. So in June, I moved back to upstate New York, back into my parents' house, which I feel like many of us recent college grads know that feeling. Most of us did it. Most of us feel ashamed of it, and we shouldn't, because this is late stage capitalism, baby. This is not an easy world to be in on our own. I also couldn't find a job for the life of me. I wanted to stay in New York, but I could not find a job. And I applied to almost 200 jobs. Job market is garbage. So if you're job hunting right now, I'm sending you all the self-confidence and good vibes, because the rejection of the job hunt, whoo, girl, that's a whole thing in itself. So I moved back up here in June. I was with my parents until October. I got my own apartment. This is where I am right now. This is my favorite place in the entire world. I love my apartment. I love my space. I'm so happy here. I could stay here all day, every day, and never leave. The location is amazing. The vibes are amazing. The only thing I hate is that I live above a bar. So much more affordable to live here than in the city. And I'm happy. I'm happy now. But when I first moved here, I was very resentful. I was like, oh, I don't want to be in upstate New York. I tried so hard to get out of here and I'm stuck here yet again and I hate it here and I'm bored and I miss the city and I want to be in the city, blah, blah, blah. So what did I do? Impulsively signed a sublet to live in the city for 5 months. So February, I decided I wanted to get a place in the city to be there part-time, be here part-time. Financially, that was a horrible move. But it was short term, so I justified it to myself. I was like, you know what? It's only 4 months. I've saved a lot of money over the past few months, living at my parents' house and just working all through college and just always saving money. So I was like, this is my little treat. I'm going to sublet a place in the city for a few months, and hopefully this will help me decide whether I want to full-time move back to the city or if I want to stay here in upstate New York. And so I did it. February came around, moved into my place in Brooklyn. Moving to the city today. I don't know if the reality of that has hit me. I don't feel excited. I feel nervous and anxious, and I honestly think it's just because there's so much happening. So I'm gonna learn a lot about myself these next few weeks and these next few months. We're moving all my things into the car. So just be careful with that one. We're done. Okay, we're leaving. The sus staircase. Say hi. We made it. Hello. Here's my room. It's so cute. Jake just left and I'm very sad. I'm like on the verge of tears. Like, if not, I'm going to cry as soon as I turn this off. Yeah, let's just start cleaning. Circumstances are amazing. Love my roommates. They are the nicest people ever. One of my roommates has the cutest dog in the world, Bennett. Shout out Bennett. He is adorable. He's such a sweetheart. The neighborhood is amazing. The apartment is amazing. I love my space. Everything about it is so perfect and wonderful, but I'm not happy. Weird, right? Circumstances are perfect and somehow I'm still not happy. Gee, I wonder if that's because I'm searching for external things to make me happy instead of finding the happiness and validation within myself. Who would have thought? Get a grip. Very quickly, I kind of came to the realization, oh my God, like, what did I get myself into? I'm not happy here. I still have that apartment until June and I barely go there and I'm paying for it and it sucks. You know, I go there like once or twice a month for a week or two and then I just do what I need to do there, take some time for myself, do a lot of work. I get a lot of work done when I'm there. But overall, the whole point of this story is that I made a decision, took a chance on myself to figure out if I would be happy there. And it turns out I'm not anymore. You know, things have changed, right? Like when I was in the city, I was in college, I was with my friends. Everyone was there, everyone was happy, it was very lighthearted and fun, and we were in class and it was cool and there was community. But now, as like an adult, you know, like an adult, it's a wonderful place and I love the city and maybe one day I will want to go back full time, but right now, I'm really happy with my life here. And I found that the city, it just gives me too much of everything and not enough of the important things. Like, it gives me the stimulation, it gives me all the options in the world, it gives me so much, but the things that truly matter are the people in my life, the experiences I have with those people, my own space and solitude, time with my family, time with my cat, time with my boyfriend, time with my childhood best friends, and time with myself in my space with all of my things. I'm not getting those things in the city, and that sucks. It's like letting a part of myself go, you know, but I am coming to terms with it. I'm accepting it as the reality, and I have to just finish out my sublease, and then, you know, I'm gonna move my stuff out and come back here and actually save money and make more informed decisions now that I know. Now, do I regret my decision to move to the city impulsively part-time and barely utilize my apartment that I'm paying a lot of money for? No, I don't regret it, because if I didn't do this, I would be constantly wondering and trying to get back to the city. I'd be like, I need to move back. I hate it here. I hate my life here. I hate upstate New York. I need to get back to the city. Constantly researching how to do it, constantly overworking myself to save money, panicking, spiraling about moving back, not having the information yet that it's not what I want. So I'm glad I did it, because it put that part of my brain that's like craving the city to rest. It now says, girl, you don't even want this anymore. Like, calm down. It made me so much more grateful for the life I have here in the suburbs of upstate New York. Like, I don't have to be there. And maybe I could try something new. I was talking with a lot of my friends about like moving to the West Coast and seeing what it's like out there. I've taken a lot of footage of this journey over the past few months. I vlogged my moving. I've vlogged my mental breakdowns. I vlogged me being alone in the city and being miserable and being mad at myself for being miserable, because I'm like, girl, you have all the things you want. You have the perfect apartment. You have New York City. Like, you're in New York City. Be happy. Come on. Get yourself together. You need to be happy, you ungrateful piece of garbage. But the reality is that we change. We change a lot. nothing is going to be the way it is forever, and I just want to enjoy the now instead of constantly spiraling about like all the things I want for myself. Like, why can't I just be happy with where I'm at? That's something I want to work on. I want to make my apartment home, which I have been doing. I'm so happy with my space here. I'm going to do a tour soon. I feel like it's almost finished, but it's not there yet. So once I feel like it's finished, that's when I will do the reveal. I spent a lot of time crying and spiraling about all of the things that I don't have and all the things I wish I had in my life, instead of looking at the beauty of the things that I do have. And, you know, I was forced to say goodbye to the city. So I was angry and resentful, and I was willing to do anything to get back there. And as soon as I did, I realized this is not what I want for myself right now. All I'm saying is, like, take the chance on yourself and be okay with the fact that you could hate it and you could realize that you've changed and grown, because that's what happened to me. Like, my whole self-identity was in the fact that I was a New York City girl and like, this is where I live and this is what I love, and I still love it, and I still have so much gratitude for my time there, and who knows what the future will bring. But right now, that doesn't have to be a part of who I am. And the world is so open, and the world has so much to offer me, and I don't want to miss it by being wrapped up in a past version of myself that I'm so desperately clinging onto to be my reality today, because it's not my reality today. I'm trying to learn to be grateful for what I have now and be open to new experiences and not hold on to versions of myself that have existed previously. And I think that's really such a foundational lesson that we learn in our 20s. Things change, we change. It's okay to let go. It's okay to start new. It's okay to throw things away and return to the drawing board. That's what it's all about. Anyways, that's my life update. Other things I haven't told you guys about. I have a kitten. He's like 6 months old now. He's literally perfect. I would show him to you, but he's at my boyfriend's house right now. We have like shared custody of our kitten. So his name is Gio. He's perfect. He is visually impaired, and he's just the cutest little thing in the whole world. Other things is like my podcast. I have my podcast called And Also. It's about mental health, grief, trauma, healing, the journey of being a young person in the modern age. And it's really informative, and you should check it out. It's always linked in my description. What else? I don't know. My career is it's going incredibly well for only being in this for maybe 6 or 7 months now. When did I start? Yeah, it's been like 7 months since I started freelancing full time, and it's only growing. I have to like say no to clients now, which is something I didn't like, I couldn't imagine doing. I'm really happy with the work that I'm doing. I feel very fulfilled. I'm making a living for myself enough to where I can afford to have a apartment here and in the city, and I feel so grateful for that. Granted, it's not easy, and I'm like financially like barely making it, but I'm doing it as much as I can. And I've been on my fitness journey, which is crazy. I've been really wanting to get into fitness for a few years, and like just couldn't like get myself to do it. But I've been going to the gym literally every day for like 4 months now, and I'm so happy that I made this decision. And the best thing it's done for me is like drastically improve my mental health. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Jake and I will be celebrating, oh gosh, what's today? We'll be celebrating 10 months together. If you want to see more of him and like hear us talk about our relationship a lot, we have a few episodes on my podcast together where we talk about our relationship and our like communication and just everything related to us. And it's so wonderful having a partner like him. He is so kind and so calm and such a good match for me. He is such an admirable person. He is funny, he is uplifting, and he just knows what I need before I even know what I need. It's kind of crazy. But he has just met me with so much love and openness and kindness, given my life experiences and all the trauma that I've dealt with in past relationships. So I don't know, he's just so wonderful, and I just love him so much. I am so grateful and so lucky to have somebody like him. We're so good to each other. It's just, my heart. So that's Jake. That's all the updates I can think of. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I want you to know that change is okay. It's horrifying. It's uncomfortable. It's not supposed to be a walk in the park. Life is not a walk in the park. All of this is so very hard, especially today with like the shit that goes on in the world and just like the pressures of social media and the political state, and being young in America is the worst. Late stage capitalism, all of it, it's very hard, but I just want you to know that like you're not alone in this. It's okay to let go of versions of yourself you thought were going to be there forever. It's okay to leave relationships. It's okay to leave your living situation. It's okay to end friendships. It's okay to switch your job and, you know, have a new dream job or dream career for yourself. It's okay to not dream of having a career and just work somewhere that pays your bills, and like you don't really want to do all the extra work and grind and build a business. Like you don't have to do that. You could be happy with a 9-to-5. You could be happy working at like Target. You shouldn't be putting pressure onto yourself to live a life that doesn't feel authentic to who you are just because you see it on social media or you see your friends or people in your circle living certain lives. You need to do what makes you happy at the end of the day and what keeps you afloat and what pays your bills. And I just want you to know that you're not alone in this journey, and whatever happy looks like to you is valid, and lean into it, focus on it, and learn to accept that who you are is who you are. Yes, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more mental health, lifestyle, and just videos of me like chatting and stuff like that. And if you also like stuff like this, definitely check out my podcast and also the And Also podcast, Spotify, Apple, and on YouTube for the video version. I think you guys will very much enjoy it. Follow me on Instagram. I would love to hit 4,000 followers this year. That'd be very, very slay. That's all. That's really it. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.